Hello everyone, my name is Laura Guevara and this is my digital testimonio. There's many stories in my life that have defined who I am today, but this moment of my life definitely taught me a lot. It marked my individual identity and my professional identity. When I first moved to Brownsville, Texas, I did not have any friends and I did not speak English. There was a lot of frustrations in my daily routine as an 8th grader. This feeling of being left out stayed with me for about 4 years after I moved here. I thought making friends was really difficult, so I'd just be very quiet in class most of the time. After the first months, although it was hard, I started feeling comfortable with the language. Then I went to high school, and during the first 3 years, I still felt like I was too weak to take advanced classes or such things. Ever since I started high school, I joined a club called Taffy, and I stayed there for all my 4 years. And so, my senior year, I decided to participate in a competition that required me to write a speech about why I wanted to become a teacher. I wasn't going to do it, but my advisor somehow convinced me, and deep inside, there was a part of me who thought it was time to get over my language fears. I was scared at first, but kept working on my speech. And during the regional competition, I got to say my speech in front of one judge. And to be honest, I was very nervous. I never thought I would get 3rd place at Harlingen, Texas. And so my little medal, or however you would call it, would be my crystal apple. Then I got to the state competition, and I remember sitting on the floor practicing my speech a couple minutes before I went inside a room where I was going to present it. I remember my advisor told me to never forget where I come from. And as I presented, I was very nervous, and I thought the judges were tough because they did not make a single face expression during my speech. After my speech, I left the facilities to take a walk for a bit, and I just started thinking of the journey I had made so far just to get there. And later that day, I got 2nd place at Lubbock, Texas. Later, I went to Washington, D.C., now at the national level. It was very emotional for me to have gotten so far, and I had never traveled so far away from home before. As I walked down the streets there, I was still processing it. The day that I gave my speech, I was really nervous, and at some point of my speech, I started to cry because my own story got to me. The speech involved talking about my home country, my struggles as an immigrant, and how I want to teach other children because we all have the potential to accomplish our goals. As I got to the awards ceremony, they were announcing the places for my competition. I could not believe they said my name. I was so happy. I ended up winning 2nd place with my speech, and funnily enough, my name was the only Latino name in my competition. I ended up bringing home a medal that showed me how being courageous can take us really far, and that we never know what life is going to show us. This moment proved me that fear would no longer prevent me from being daring and taking a chance to do the things that I want. That's a moment that changed my life completely. Thank you.